Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How are you today? Okay, so today is something in May. Let me see what today is. It's Wednesday, May 24th. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Okay, so I'm just going to wait a minute and see if anybody pops on and see if I can get this to show up on my iPad. So just bear with me a minute, please, and thank you. And okay, there we go. It's there. All right, so my name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. If you're popping on, please say hello, so I know I'm not talking to myself, although I do that quite a bit, so I really would notice the difference. Okay, so we're on week 4 using the Circle Sayings bundle. And let me see, for announcements. Okay, I do have one announcement. They're coming up as of June 1st. Stampin' Up! Is putting certain designer series paper on sale with a 15% discount. So that is for the month of June. I believe it's from June 1st to June 30th. So some more information about that will follow. Okay. I'll post it on my page so that you can see what it is. It's not all designer series paper, but it is quite a few of them. Okay, and that's a 15% discount as of June 1. All right, so that's all I've got for today. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we can get started. I've got a very quick, again, and simple card. So I hope you're looking forward to it. All right, hang on, guys. Let me see. I'll turn that down there like that. And we'll move this down here. Oh, we're way back here. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. All right. So again, this is the Circle Sayings bundle. So it is on page 17 of the annual catalog and consists of the 2 3/8 of an inch punch, circle punch, and the Circle Sayings stamp set, which is really quite cute. It's got the warm hello because you're awesome. Thank you. Smile today. Happy birthday. Thinking of you, sending you a smile, and celebrate with a cupcake and a sun and some, oh my goodness, some flowers here and some seashells. That's the word I was looking for, seashells. Okay, we just came back from the cottage yesterday. I'm still kind of in cottage mode. So anyways, we'll get going here. If you want to check for my upcoming classes or anything, you can go to linktree/Judy's Papercrafts. And again, it's linktr.ee/Judy's Papercrafts. Okay. All right. Hello, Rose. How are you today? And I hope you're having a great day. All right. Now today, I'm also going to be using the Seaside Bay stamp set. Okay. And I'm going to be using this guy here and the snail here, and some of this sand. I think it's sand anyway, so that's what I'm going to be using. And from the Circle Sayings, I'm going to be using the seashells and happy birthday. And that's all I'm using today on that. So I have made this card 15 different ways, kind of. It's very similar, but I'm gonna try one more way now. Okay, so this is a piece of 8.5 by 5.5, scored a 4 1/4 of the new Pecan Pie color. Okay, so it's kind of, it's a rich kind of browny bronzy color, which I quite like. And I'm just looking for my bone folder and can't find it, which doesn't surprise me. You'd have to see this place to believe it. There's just stuff everywhere. Oh, just a minute. There it is. All right. So we'll give this a nice crease here. Okay. And then I have a piece of Lost Lagoon, okay, which is a returning color. And I'm going to wait before I adhere that. And I've got a piece of crumb cake that I'm going to use right now. Okay. So I'm just going to take our little, the shell and the snail and the sand, and I'm going to be using Pecan Pie ink. Okay, and I'm going to want a scrap piece of paper. So let me see what I can find here. This looks fine. I don't need that big a piece. There we go. Okay. The reason I wanted the scrap is I'm going to be stamping off. Oh, I forgot to remind you guys. So this was week 1 that we made this card. Okay. And week 2, we made this one. And again, they're all pretty simple. And this was week 3. Okay. And now we're on to week 4. Okay. All right. Let's get started. So I'm just going to randomly ink this up in the Pecan Pie. And yeah, I also wanted the scrap because I'm going to go off the edge of the paper here. Okay. And we're just going to kind of randomly stamp wherever. There's no rhyme or reason. Just do it wherever you want. Put that one there like that. Ah, that was close. And then I'm going to stamp some up with the snail here. And again, like I said, there's no right or wrong. We're just going to turn it a little bit. Put that there. And then we'll continue again with the shell. And we want to go off a little bit on the page as well. And do some more of the snail. And we'll have him going off the page there. And maybe he'll be down here. And anyways, I hope you guys had a great long weekend. We were at the cottage, and I gotta tell you, it was friggin' cold up there. And on the Saturday, was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. It rained all day. All day, all day. But anyways, yeah, we had the wood burner going pretty much all weekend, the wood stove, because it was so chilly and it was damp. Oh my goodness, damp, damp, damp. And I think I'm gonna put one more up here. Have them go that way. And do I want to try and cram one in there? No, I don't think I do. All right, and then my sand, I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm just going to stamp off on this. And then we're just going to, and I'm not going to worry about whether or not it goes over what's there, over if it goes over on top of the shells, because it's sand, right? So, and that's why I'm stamping off also, so it won't be as dark as the shells. And I'm just kind of going along tickety-boo here. So did you guys do anything? I didn't stamp off on that one. I can't do 2 things at once. Did you guys do anything exciting for the long weekend? I'll have to look at the comments to see if you guys say anything. Okay. And a couple over here. A little bit more sand there. I'm just going to put a little bit of edge there. And edge there. And this is the most time-consuming part. I don't think I stamped off on that one either. Oh, well. And let me see. What do you think? A little bit more? Or should I quit while I'm ahead? Probably should quit while I'm ahead. One more right here. Done. Quit while I'm ahead. Okay. And, oh, no, I still need this. All right, so now I need my punch, and I'm going to punch this out in the crumb cake. Okay, we'll just punch that out with the 2 3/4 inch circle punch. I can get rid of all of this, put to one side, and I'm going to use these little shells. So I'm going to ink this up in the brown, in the pecan pie, pardon me, not brown. Well, it is brown, but yeah, let's put that there. And then I'm going to turn it around. Actually, I'm just going to turn the stamp around. Ink that up again. And we'll put some on the other side. Like that. Okay. And then we need the little happy birthday. Oh, Rose, the boys all went away, so you had the long weekend to yourself. Very nice. Sometimes that's very nice to have a whole weekend to yourself. And we're just going to stamp the happy birthday there. And that is that. And I think that's all the stamping we're doing. Okay, so we have the Pecan Pie base card. And then I'm going to take my glue and glue on the Lost Lagoon. So the Lost Lagoon is 1/4 inch smaller, so it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Now maybe I won't use the glue. Come on, glue. Yeah, I think that glue might have had the biscuit here. Let's try this one. Oh boy, that comes out fast. Okay, and again, like I said, this is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so we're just gonna glue that on. Give that a nice press so it will adhere nicely. And then we're going to take this one, and this is a cut 1/4 inch smaller once again. So this would be 3 3/4 by 5, I believe. 3 3/4 by 5, yep. And then we'll just put some glue on this one. And again, like I said, easy card. Once you get your stamping done, easy peasy. And because the stamping is just random, I mean, there's nothing, it's like so simple. Just throw it on wherever you want. Okay. And then so then I've cut a piece of Lost Lagoon. Let me just bring this in here. And I used the Stylish Shapes dies, and I used the largest one. Okay, the largest circle one. And that's the Stylish Shapes dies. Okay, and we're just gonna adhere this to that. I'm not worrying, as long as it's centered, I'm not worrying about if it's upside down because I can turn it around. Da-da. And then some dimensionals are gonna go on here. And don't have any more, so it's gonna cut that, put that in the middle. And we'll peel these off. Throw that in the garbage. Okay, and we're just gonna put that on there. Let me see, that looks pretty straight. Happy birthday. Okay. So then I've got these, what are these called? These are Tinsel Gems 3-pack, and they come in the Misty Moonlight, the Fresh Freesia, and the Lost Lagoon. Okay, so the Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, Lost Lagoon. Now this is in fact Lost Lagoon paper, even though these look more green and this looks more blue to me anyways. But I'm just going to throw some of these on as soon as I find my take the tool pick. I told you I've lost everything here. Here it is. Okay, so I'll just use these big ones here. I do love the color of these and the shine. They're just like just so pretty. Okay, so we'll just put one up here and put one down here. And I guess we'll put one over here. And now I'm debating, do I want a couple there? Sure, why not, eh? Oh, or maybe I just want one. Yeah, we'll put two. We'll put two. Actually, I should probably put three. But we're just going to put two, because then that'll give me 5. And I've always been told you use odd numbers. Although I know some people use even numbers. But anyways, that's it. That's all I've got. So that's the card. Now, I will show you the other ones I did. This one. Okay, so this one, the only difference in this one is this was a crumb cake base and the Lost Lagoon and the crumb cake. Okay, whereas this was Pecan Pie and the Lost Lagoon and crumb cake. So I don't know which one you like better. You actually may prefer this one. But anyway, so that's that. Let me clear some of this stuff out of the way here, so you can kind of see what I've done. Okay, so that's the one we did today. And then I did this one. So this is, again, crumb cake and the pecan pie and the crumb cake, stamped in the crumb cake with a piece of vellum behind it. I thought this was a little more masculine looking. I didn't really like this one as well, but you guys might. I don't know. And then I made this one, again, with the crumb cake and Lost Lagoon and crumb cake, and just cut this out in a square. That, I don't know, for some reason it just didn't do anything for me, but you guys might like that better. I don't know. I also did this one in crumb cake, Lost Lagoon, and crumb cake, and I stamped it in crumb cake, but it looks kind of gray. There, if I hold them up a little bit, you can see the difference. This was much more vibrant, which I liked. So I didn't like that one at all. So there is your choices. If you like the square better, if you like the vellum better, if you want it all in crumb cake, or if you like the pecan pie. There's lots of choices there. So anyways, that's what I have for you today, is this one here. And wow, done early. I'm getting pretty fast at this, eh? Anyways, that's it, ladies. So thank you so much for joining me today. And hopefully I will see you back here next week. Now, next week is still May, but I don't think I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I don't think I'm going to do the circle sayings again, because I only plan to do 4 weeks of that. So I may just come up with something different for the 1 week. And then in June, we're going to be using the birthday. Let me see. Let me just grab my catalog here. I know it's at the very front. The beautiful balloons. I call it birthday because it's happy birthday and celebration. And anyway, so for the month of June, I'm going to be playing with the beautiful balloons, stamp set and dies and the paper. Okay. But next week, I don't know what I'm going to do, so you'll have to tune in because it will be a surprise when I figure it all out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Rose does like the pecan pie one. Great. Okay. All right. Well, listen, have a good week, and hopefully I will see you back here next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. All right, guys, have a good week. See you later. Bye-bye.